Do you think he is likely to be the difference between City getting as close as they have and now going over the line, perhaps,
and
to win this, John?
Yeah, I think he could be the real difference, yeah. I think in those big games, those big moments, it's players like that really step up and thrive on it, and I think he gives them that.
I think it scares people. I really think it scares top defenders. They must be petrified of him, with the service he's going to get from that team, from Bernardo Silva's and Kevin De Bruyne's and Foden's and Grealish's of this world, who continually give him a supply, which is very difficult to stem. And if you can't stem it, he'll finish it. So I think most people around, I'm trying to think of the sides, but Madrid and Barcelona go through a little bit of rebuilding in many ways and what have you. And England too, if you've got Liverpool not quite there. I know you don't win it now and it's not till next May, but I do think of all the teams that you think Bayern Munich look to be stuttering a bit as well at the moment, another team you think have a chance, the Italian sides maybe not. So if there was a year right now, it looks like it might be this one.
When he first came, something you referenced at halftime, when he first came, we wondered how he would fit in to Manchester City. But you said at halftime you enjoyed the way that they quickly got the ball from back to front. Do you think they have changed to accommodate him? That going forward they might play a pacier game, if you like, almost Liverpool's rock and roll football, because they didn't mess about today, did they? They got the ball back from one end to the front, double quick.
It's certainly not direct, is it?
No,
by any means.
But it's faster, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot quicker for sure. Do I think they've changed? I think players adapt. I think top players will adapt and play on their strengths. Having him at the top of your formation is absolutely perfect. We had it with Didier. We spoke with Didier, the closest to him probably that we've seen or anything. When you got that person with that presence up front, you find him and you feed off of him. The likes of the problem is when your main focus is Haaland, you've got the likes of Grealish, you've got Foden the other side, you've got De Bruyne.
Well, you get Mahrez to come in, the people like that as well.
Yeah, I mean the strength and depth in their squad is incredible. So you can't over focus on him. It's down to your two centre halves, can they deal with him? But I love the way they're playing.
I mean, you don't buy Erling Haaland, I don't think, and say, Erling, you have to change to fit into the way we play. You're buying I was going to say the finished article, and I'm reluctant to say that at 22. Right, Johnson, you could possibly get better.
Well, it's scary to think.
It's scary to think that. But you're buying a polished jewel, right? That's already sparkling. That's already causing trouble to every defender he's ever played against and for every club he's played for. So you buy him and you put him in your team and you both adapt, I think. But there's no use having him if you're going to overpass and not use him. As he said, well, I love it, we attack all the time. Well, that's great, because they don't always, or they haven't always. I think last year particularly, they didn't have a focal point in their team. They didn't have a reference point up that top end, and they used various of their players. And they won playing through a lot. But I think now, they won't be shy in putting the ball into that penalty area, knowing he's in there. More often than they have done.
Well, you touched on, I think you're saying last year you thought they overplayed at times. With him, I mentioned it before, when you've got a striker that wants to go there and go straight in behind, stretch the back line, just opens up spaces for people. And if you give, like you see there, De Bruyne time and space, he will find the ball, and he's clearly the man to get the finishes.